Hello there. We are going to end our week by reading a story together. We have been practicing reading stories together for a few weeks now, and you'll notice that the stories are starting to get a little bit more complicated. Okay, there's more words in our stories, and that's good for us because you're all becoming such good readers. Now, remember, when we are reading these stories together, you have three big jobs. Your first big job is to use your reading finger to point under each word as you read each word. So remember, we don't want to point on the word because then we can't see it. And we don't want to point above the word because we still can't see it. It helps when you put your finger right underneath each word. And remember, I will help you by showing where to put your finger with my little cursor here, which is my arrow. So I'll always put it under the word in the spot where your finger should be as we read the story. Your second big word is to read your sight words. These stories are full of sight words. Sometimes I even call them sight word stories because it's a good chance for us to practice our sight words over and over again throughout the story. Your last big job as we read these stories is to use the pictures to help you figure out words that you might not know. Okay? Remember, by looking at the picture, it can almost be a hint for us when we get stuck on a word. So, three jobs: point under the words, look for sight words, and use the picture to help you figure out words you might not know. Okay? Let's look at the cover of our story. This would be the cover where the title is. And our story is called Can I? And you'll see at the end there is a question mark. This is called a question mark because our character here is asking a question. Can I? Anytime we ask something, we don't put a period at the end, we put a question mark. So, when we read our story, we're going to see a lot of sentences that end with this question mark, and that's okay. Now, I want you to practice reading the title with me. So put your finger where my arrow is. And when I say go, let's read the title. It's just two sight words, so we should be able to do it. Ready, set, go. Can I? Now I want you to do it by yourself. I'll say go again, and then read it to me. Ready, set, go. Perfect. Now let's start reading the story, Can I? Okay, the first page of our story is right over here. I want you to put your finger right where my arrow is, please. Okay, let's try to go through and read this story together. Now, before we even start, I want you to look at this picture of the eye. During when you were at KB this week, we talked about this new word that is going to be one of our sight words. It's the word see. S-E-E. They're still putting the picture of the eye there to help you remember that this word is see because we see things with our eyes. So remember, when we get to this word, you want to say see. Okay? So let's go back to the beginning of this sentence and let's try to read it all together. Ready, set, go. Can I see the map? Okay, let's take a break and look at the picture. This picture is going to help us figure out the word map if we don't know it. We should be able to look at the first sound. We've already learned the letter M as a letter of the day, and you know that M makes the sound mm. So we already know that this word is going to start with and then we can use the picture. I see a picture of a map. I can hear that map starts with So I know that map is the right word choice. Let's read this sentence together again one more time. Ready? Put your finger on the arrow. Set, go. Can I see the map? Very good job. Our last time we'll read it is just by yourself. So put your finger back on the arrow and listen for me to say go. Ready, set, go. Very, very good job. Let's turn the page and see what's next. Okay, now our next page has a very, very short sentence. It's just two of our sight words again. Put your finger under the arrow and let's try to read them together. Ready, set, go. I can. Let's do it again. Ready, set, go. I can. Let's put your finger under the arrow and have you do it all by yourself. Ready, set, go. Perfect job. In our sentence, we have the sight word I and can. Notice that this is not a question, so there's not a question mark at the end because she's not asking anything this time. There's just a period. But if we hop on over to our second page of this little section, we can see that there is a question mark at the end of this sentence, so she will be asking something. Okay, let's put our finger underneath the first word and try to read the sentence together. Ready, set, go. Can I see the chair? Perfect. Let's do it again. Ready, set, go. Can I see the chair? Very good. Now I want you to try it all by yourself. Put your finger on our arrow, take your time, and try to read the whole sentence. Ready, set, go. Perfect. This question sentence, just like our first question sentence, has 4 sight words in a row. We have our sight word can, our sight word I, and we know we always use capital I for the sight word. Our newest sight word, which is see, and then the sight word the, all in a row. Okay, our next page starts with just a very, very short sentence. Let's see if we can read it together. Put your reading finger where it belongs underneath the first word. Ready, set, go. I can. Let's do it again. Ready, set, go. I can. Perfect. Try it all by yourself. This is an easy, short, little sentence. Ready, set, go. Very, very good job. Okay, let's hop on over to our next page. Okay. This page is not a question. This is called an exclamation point at the end. And we use exclamation points when we are really excited. So, and we'll learn all about those very soon. But let's start at the beginning of our sentence and see if we can read it together. This is our last sentence in the story. Okay? So put your finger where it belongs and let's read together. Ready, set, go. I can see me. This word me at the end is going to be one of our sight words very soon. M-E spells me. Let's try it again. Ready, set, go. I can see me. Good. Let's try to remember that word me. M-E, me, because it will be on our sight word list too. Okay, one more time. Try to read this last sentence by yourself. Ready, set, go. Good. Did you say I can see me? I hope you did. You did a wonderful job reading our sight word story today. Your last job with reading for the day is going to be to type some of your sight words. So I hope you have fun with that, and I hope you have a great job or do a great job and have a great weekend. Thanks, everyone.